play. Thank you. Okay, so I got a brief flash at the title there. A brief look at the title card Gorogoa, which was half in light, half in dark, with like a portal-esque bit in the middle, so... Okay. I just moved the mouse. What are you? You're like a... It's like a giant lionfish made of rainbows or something. Okay. Curious. So what I was going to say is, let's talk about the opening screen that we get presented with. That is, after all, the landing page for every player. And I was like, oh, it's a lovely hand-drawn with, like, lovely, like, pencil work. A cityscape, a rooftops of... I'm trying to get sort of a vibe for the style of it. I was going to say a sort of Victorian style, but it's not. It's not British. It feels more... I don't know, I can't really place this architecture. European of some description? Italian, maybe? With those, like, sort of domed coloured roofs and stuff like that? Bear, you're the best person to ask. Does this look sort of familiar architecture? And then, of course, the giant monster appears before us. So, clearly this is a tale that takes place with a grounding in our reality, in a normal reality, with some majorly fantastical elements glued on top. Let's go, what can we do? Okay, so I've got my mouse. I love this papery comic effect. I can press the minus button. That's my options screen. Okay, don't need that. Ooh. That's what I thought it was. Rainbow lionfish, no. Coral, maybe. Oh, that looks about right. So this is a book on... That was a book on wildlife? Or at least it seemed to be a book on wildlife. Alright. Some sort of worship to the crazy-ass dragon. Yeah, it just feels a bit more, like I said, not necessarily Italian, but just that sort of, like, domed copper roof and, like, the blue slate one and the red one with the minarets and the windows that open into balconies. It looked like a European city, but not British. It's way too much colour to be British. Maybe like Turkey or something? Not sure. Right. So I can click on these dudes. So 6 different flames. We have a young man and an old man. Focus. Focus on this. 5 flames, 5 colors in a blue bowl. The thing's gone? Uh-oh. It just got 4 times as complicated. Think somewhere like Prague? I wish I had more personal knowledge. So we now have 4 squares. Oh. I'm gonna like this game. I'm gonna enjoy this one. So we now have 2 scenes. The inside of a house, rather ramshackle looking house as well, and the city skyline with the monster, I want to call it. Creature, I guess, is the best way of describing it. Can zoom in on that door. Oh. Okay, Alright, so we got a crow. That looks like the same boy who was looking in his book. He, seems a little bit worse for wear now, yeah? Zoom in on the bird. Okay, so that's all we can do in this scene is we can get to the bird. Okay, cool. So what about this bedroom? Well, he's got his blue bowl. Oh, I see. And now I take this. That's clever. That's clever, that is. And then, yeah, I can pull the door away. Now I've got a second door. So he's trying like, where's that? Where am I gonna get red flame from? Hey, Frank, how are you today? Okay, so that's fine. That's what it is. Okay, I got red in a bowl. There we go. Red in a bowl, get. I got an achievement called First Fruit. Okay, so the person we saw in the wheelchair before had a blue shirt and bandages on. And also it wasn't autumn, it was, the trees were green. But now this is the autumn, or an autumn. And it's the young boy we were talking about, and he wants to get up those stairs to the green stuff. Okay, okay. The blind, starving man opened the door to a world of bounty, and that's where he found the green, I guess? Okay, so we're looking for a mysterious door in the wall? I guess? There goes our thing again. Okay, but I do that. Just wow. To the one person who did this? To the one person who spent 7 years of their life doing this? I mean, for me it's worth it. Thank you. I had a great time and it's been, what? 10 bloody minutes. God, this is fantastic. Okay. So now I need to get a doorway for him to pass through that staircase over here. Oh, it shows there. It shows the answer to the puzzles. I didn't even see that down there. So that was the crow that we had leave the branch and drop the red fruit. Super relaxing, isn't it? I have no idea what's going on, but I'm okay with that. I feel the story will be one of those that we're never entirely sure. I believe the giant rainbow-colored coral monster is a metaphor, so probably by the end of this we'll have 10 different explanations, but for getting to the end of it, it's gonna be cool. I think this room is just going to operate as like a puzzle thing, so we're still working on green here. So let's go back here. Walk the boy through. There's that yeah. There's that gate in the wall. But they've bricked it up. No, they haven't. It's here. It was here the whole time. And now we have a door. Oh, how absolutely magical. Okay. Ooh, I like this place. Let's just pop it up here. Bing. Okay, so yeah, according to this, we want to be given the apple. But the apple's made of stone, but if I remove everything there. Okay, so now we're in a crazy war-torn area, or destroyed after Godzilla came through, with a boy who looks remarkably similar, but I believe is like now, I think we're doing parallel universe stuff here. I think we're obviously in a parallel universe. We've got like the broken-legged kid here and the one in the wheelchair. Zoom in on the fire. Okay, so I head to the graffiti, I guess. Also, he was reading like this newspaper or information about the fish thing. Oh. That's how we get the green apple? Guys, my brain hurts already. Okay. We have the second fruit. Alright, we're 2 out of 5 down already, and I still don't entirely know what's happening. So there seem to be 2 timelines at the moment. There's us investigating this monster, and then there's the aftermath of us having investigated the monster, I guess. Okay, so let's follow the kid. Okay, man. Oh, it's gone to dusk here. Man with plant in head says the yellow fruit is in that direction. Sorry, if I click out the game, the music stops, unfortunately. This is madness, isn't it? Okay, so alright, so we have a star. According to the wood cutting on, I love this hints room. I think this is cool. You go through the house and you see all the hints. We want to put the star in the lantern. It's not just that easy, is it? Alright, we've put the star in the lantern, which lets us go through the mirror. So now we're in the mirror house, looking out of a ocular window. Oh, we need to capture another one. Okay, so we need to capture another star. Alright, so let's see what we can do with this scene down here. He says, like, various different kinds of religious imagery, kelpies and dragons and sprites and moths to flames and okay, so that's like there's an air raid siren going off, and it's like the bombing and the Blitz or something. Okay, so he needs his lantern. in order to continue his research about whatever this animal is, I guess? I'm wondering if I'm starting to put a picture together. Of course they're not Bear. As long as they're related to what's going on in chat, links are absolutely around. Allowed. I think I have an idea as to what the story might be trying to tell us here. I'm wondering if this is supposed to be a childish understanding of war, but that's just my first... That's just my first sort of thought. Yeah, Bear, that looks very similar at least. Certainly more similar than the skylines I've seen. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we wanna... Oh no, look, can you see, can anyone see what I see? I zoom in on this. This now becomes one shelf. And I want it in this universe. This is the war-torn universe, so I want it to... I can choose... Also, this is the war-torn universe again as well. Magical child's toy, stomped and crushed in the dirt. God. So I can choose between it being a box of nails or a box of cotton wool. But I need something heavier on this side. So we have the choice between pencils, nebula dust, and asteroids. Also, this is a constellation chart with a dragon mapped upon it. This is stupendously done. So now, one would hope that meteors are heavier than that. We come out. We capture the light from that window, which brings up a moth. Brings a moth in. Oh, there's our yellow flame. Wait, where am I now? One guy, 7 years, Bear. Alright, cool. We're off on an adventure, I guess. Yeah. I mean, there's the guy with the flower pot and stuff as the sun goes down. I feel like this boy's in like a museum or something. He's surrounded by like... There's like urns and statuettes and crazy boxes of moon rocks and stuff like that. Well, speaking of the urn, we just broke it. Okay, we have... Hang on, whoa, whoa, this is a solution to a puzzle I have not got to yet. So we've got a star, a moon, and just some empty star space. Okay. Where is this? Nope, this is another universe. Okay, cool. various plagues and destructions and sacrifices requested by gods. Okay. Okay, so the moth is now... Okay, so the moth will try and get to that light, but I need to break it out of this glass dome. Okay, okay, okay. What else have we got around here? Oh, do you see this? Look! His shelf is part of the whatever this is here. Okay, so that's gonna fall, and then... because it connects with the ribbons. I'm looking for red and blue ribbons on this now. We break it open. And then we come back out. We go back to the star chart here. And the moth heads to the light. I'm absolutely mind blown. I'm absolutely astounded by this. Okay. So we should still be with, if we come all the way out. The young lad carrying on his adventure to find all of the fruit. I feel like I'm going through this game too fast and I don't want that to happen. Kid's gone from this room. Okay, I can get into the weird pressure alembic up there. Okay. Right, so where are we at down here? The research guy again. Thinking about different dragons and geometric patterns and constellation navigations. The times at which things are visible. Except I can pull him out of that. And here we are at... much older now. Again, I guess this is the same person trying to research one thing. This is him as a young undergrad or whatever. This is him much older or much weaker. Doing the research and checking the clock. Hang on. What is going? What? Can we just slow down with the number of screens here, please? I just need 5 seconds to sort of reorient myself. Okay, so now we've got a globe up here. He's gonna go to sleep. Give me some of that. Give me some of that good caffeine. Give me some good stuff in my brain to make it work. I hope everybody else is keeping up at home because... Right, so we have a globe. I imagine once again we want the moth to land on what will become a light. Right, okay, so you see here, the star will rise at what, 25 past 7. Okay, or 20 past 7. Blue and red. So I need to get a blue hand from somewhere and a red hand from somewhere else and put them on the clock face to change the time to when the star is up, to put the starlight in the moon so the moth will land on it and I can finally have that aneurysm that I feel building. Okay, so the compass will always point towards the star. So I needed the blue. It was like, I want it this way around, I believe. So I want that there. Captured. Okay, we've captured the blue. Now this red is it's a pressure thing. So one assumes we're going to need some sort of fire. Fireplace, that'll work, that'll do it. Too smart. It's too smart. So we increase the pressure with the red. And then we want to take that. How do I overlay these two is the thing. How would I get one of these? Oh, like that, because that's a clear back, so it goes over the top, then like that, then we go out. Let's just take a step away from the fire before we catch fire to anything else. We're looking at the star now because it's that time of day. I capture the starlight. The moth lands. And we continue our journey. Ooh. Where are we continuing our journey for the yellow fruit now? Back out here, I guess. Okay, now we're passing on somewhere weird. Okay, so the young lad has 3 fruit now of the 5. We are blasting through this, but... Okay, so he's having the dream of a boy falling. Older man is also having thoughts of a boy falling, and then the monster. And you're looking for the blue fruit now. But you're in a picture of I say war veterans and stuff like that. Alright. Slow down, everybody. We've got books to look at down here. 3 books. So, green. That's yellow. But this is now a this is now a window. Or will be a window at some point. And that's the blue we're going to be after at some point. It's going to be a blue flower that we grow. Alright, this becomes a doorway. In that photo. We have a couple of portals in this one. I'm just trying to see all of the pieces at this point. I think we have to get the boy moving between each of these. Yeah. Now I need to get him a staircase from one door to the next. That was pretty clear. I found a map. Hey guys, I found a map. That's something else. Okay, so we need a staircase that will get us... No, this... I can look around the map and see other things. No, the map doesn't seem to tell us what's going on, but it's a trail of something, like a religious pilgrimage or something, or where the dragon went? Where we went trying to research this dragon? I don't know. Okay, I can't super interact with that lot. I mean, this seems like the essential shit. Oh, I can zoom in more, you're right. Okay, so we can keep going in. Keep enhancing. Oh, and then that's our staircase. Alright. So then we are now in this photo. Oh, and that becomes nighttime. Revealed to us candles and bells of... These seems like prayer beads and prayer bells, candles and stuff like that. Okay. It's now nighttime in the desert, presenting... Oh, so this is talking about the pilgrimage he went on. If we look at... Can we get back at that map? Can I see that map ever again? On that map, it showed him going to loads of different, what I thought were pilgrimage sites. I presume he was following these sort of images, taking the blue prayer beads to the golden horse, and one assumes doing a bunch of other things. Ringing the bell in the desert, releasing butterflies at dawn somewhere else, killing a peacock, I guess. Okay, so we need a doorway here now. Okay, that's a connection to make for sure. Not entirely sure which connection it is, but alright, we can go in here. Yes, that's what I meant to do. Okay, so we moved through the desert and we rang the bells. My head hurts. My head currently hurts a lot, but you see that this is almost like the same pattern and stuff. God knows if that actually means anything, but here we are. We have a staircase instead. Okay, so we have some repeating actions that will move people places. I don't know where it will move them or how, but... Okay, this is starting to twist my old noggin here. Okay, so that would be that's the action for the clouds. Let's look at them all. What about at the forest? Okay, so in the forest we move from shrine to shrine lighting candles. In which we have a purple wheel. Damn, I was kind of hoping we could overlap those two there. Okay, I think this desert has something to do with it, but God knows what it has to do with it. It certainly lets us rotate this gear. So if we spin the gear... I also just want to see what happens when we go into each of these. So we already had the blue prayer beads one. We already did that one. That's nothing to... I just can't seem to make... I just can't make sense of this. Am I just not paying attention to all of the things? Is there something I've missed on one of these? I can go back out here, but it's definitely telling me that it's this bit we need to pay attention to. Need to open a door. Oh, it occurs to me we can look at these, like, upside down and stuff now. Alright, okay. Now, there's no doorway here anymore either. That's now gone. Have a suggestion, but you don't prefer figure these things out for yourself? Give me a couple of minutes. I might have a sudden epiphany, yeah. It's rad that it rolls through on the crenellations there, that's cool. So there's nothing else. There's nothing else out there. I feel like this should be doing something, but it's not. This is just like a blank page at this point, basically. So while we're here, we can grab the cloud. One presumes we'd have to have something for him to see in the background. Like, we'd have to reveal an idea to him happening in the clouds behind. Like that. Now that rotates. Right, so we're dragging wheels from places. We're trying to create a big interlocked machine, but then what does that rotate? Oh god, I can zoom in a bit further on some of these. Let me check which ones that is. Is it just that one? Alright, it is just that one. Okay, so it's gonna be... That's gonna be a doorway to something. Once we figure out what we can get through that door... And I'll be honest, it feels like it's that. I mean, look, it's all very definitely a continuation of a pattern right there. Oh, hang on. I'm just being stupid. I'm being stupid. It's that. Obviously, it's that. Now I'm here. And... now I'm there. Okay, cool. It's frustration, you want a backseat? Thanks to the Twitch rooms thing, we do have a spoilers and backseating channel that I don't have to look at, so if you're desperate to put it in chat, you can go and put it in that room. But if you put it in the main Twitch chat, you'll just get timed out. So don't do that. Okay, so our dragon is turning all of these things to... No, he's not. He's done something completely different. Now we have a stained glass cathedral. Now we're here. Hey, Absol. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I like it. You and me both. It's a beautiful puzzle game. Okay, so now we're trying to get from there up to there. So another staircase. Ah, we can capture something with... I know what we can capture with that. So with that one, we want to go back. We want to go back. We want to check out the forest. down to our various candlelit shrines. Because we want to be doing this. Okay. Oh, and then we want to stop because if we zoom in here, I saw that shape in the background. So there's our staircase. Doop. Oh, it's not our staircase. It's upside down. I got too excited. We want that to be on the bottom. I think. Okay, so we've got to wait for it to spin to be back up the other side. All right. Enjoy watching these things more than playing them. That's why I'm here. Oh, shit. Stop. So now we have the doors and the stairs are in the right place. See, the statue of the man standing on his head was a hint. So now we're going through to this picture. So this is a graduating class. He was still doing his research whilst everyone else was posing for photos. So now I want to go downstairs somehow. Now this is this. This will connect, I think. There's our blue thing. That's what we're after. I want to drop out of this scene. Because I want to go back to a different one, I guess. Is it the mountain scene I want for this one? Okay, so that will rotate this once I get it. Once I get it all lined up, that will rotate this. At least it should do. It looks like it might. Oh, hang on. I've got to make sure I layer things properly. So I want that on top of that one. There we go. Now that. I hope we're all keeping up at home. There will be a quiz at the end of this. That looks like a staircase going down to me. Yep. Moving on. Following for the blue fruit past some rather worrying looking things here. All right, so that was that. Now we're here. And that's the blue fruit. That's fair enough, Absol. I understand that completely. I would also recommend supporting this dev. They can keep making fantastic games like this. Just so everyone remembers, one guy took 7 years to make this. That's the time we're spending. Okay, so... Now what? Oh, this is now... This mosaic is now broken. Hey, Ark, how are you, mate? This is now all broken and shattered in pieces. Thinks the old man on the subway, or near the subway. So now we're here. And we're trying to find the purple fruit. So to get to the purple, we have to take the yellow line? Oh no. Alright, I feel like we don't need to be on this scene anymore. Let's come out of that. We're gonna have to change the time so that when the train arrives. He's having bad dreams or a bad time in general. What an interesting calendar you have, sir. I now have a ring. No, okay, now we're following the life of the old man. Cool. Him desperately trying to put together all the pieces of his research throughout his life, trying to figure out what this crazy dragon monster is. Okay, so that can be that's now a picture that'll go on a poster somewhere. Alright, so we have the overall train station. That ring. Okay, it's definitely to do with this. Seeing if I can remove layers from something, but I can't right now. And I can't zoom in anywhere. Okay. It's now a coin. It's now a coin, because of course it is. Okay. So we have a coin. And the coin will let us do something, one presumes. I doubt a massive coin's going to help there, so... So now we drag the signpost off. And this is an abandoned tram line on the purple line now. Okay, again, hope we're all keeping up. Here's the coin to get on the tram. Yep. Yep, that's the bit that's made the most sense out of all of this game so far. Out of everything that's happened, using money to get places, I can understand that. Oh god, now we have a subway map. Alright, so... So we need to get the tram to there. That's where we need to get. We also have all of this. Back here we have a doorway, a window, which we can look through to an abandoned garden. There's the purple door. You see that? You see that right there? That's not a ladder, that's a train track. But that's a yellow train track, so... See, that's gonna come in handy there, but not right now. Purple door with a bit of red track on it. But we're not at that point just yet. Okay, that's... We're looking for track pieces. There's some green. Alright. Just make sure I haven't missed anything that looks like a track around here. So this is... Ah, see, so the mosaic for the horse links to the bit with the mosaic. Right, and we do. So this will link us onto the green lap. The game's only about 2.5, 3 hours long, Absol, so I'm not surprised if we're all about the same area. So now we're on the green track. So now we're going to need the red line. Probably. Wait, did we do it? Train's gone. We appear to have misplaced the train. Do I have like a time limit to do this in or something? I can't zoom back in on horse station. I recognize that string because it's there. That's all one piece of string, I guess. Except that's a big thing and... The situation has derailed completely, yes, boo. Boo puns. It's trying to get me to figure out stuff around here. But... Of course the train arrives at the purple station now. Yes. That's where the train's gone, guys. It's clearly delivering the boy to the station, obviously. So now we're here doing macaroni cheese paintings of the universe. Okay, so now we can direct him. We can be like, hey kid, you want to go that way? Move him into this zone. So now he's thinking of scissors. But instead of scissors, how about you think about going back to the right? Wouldn't that be cool? Oh no, we don't want that. We want him to carry on. We actually want him to go left again, don't we? Shit. Okay, so that leads him nowhere. Do that. Zoop, zoop. Do that. Not scissors, but we want you to go that away. Remember, this is a tiny hole in the door now. But big enough for a young man to go through. So we shrunk him down. Now we've got to... Now I've got to big him back up. By going through the spiral of the universe, apparently. Or, instead of the spiral of the universe... Oh, God. How about... I panic a little bit. Here. How about you go that way? But I'm gonna want him to, I'm gonna want to connect him to something. Because otherwise he's just gonna come back. Nope, he's just... Alright, no, he's wandered off that way. Okay, cool. Is that a giant arboreal squid attacking a skyscraper? Why do you ask the most obvious questions, Ark? Alright, come on. Can't answer every what is 2 plus 2 question for you. Yes, it's a giant arboreal squid attacking a skyscraper. I don't know. Try and create some intellect around here. Alright. Where the heck has he gone? Okay, so we send him... we send him in that direction. Oh no, we can send him in lots of directions. Let's send him up the ladder. Because... if I do that... No, it's not, because it's not the red ladder. Oh, damn, I've made a terrible mistake. What a fool I've been. Because there's actually... Where was it? Where was that green ladder bit? Was it on this? Was it even on this? Was it even on this? Okay, let's try a different direction then. What happens if we send him this way? Not now, Windows virus threat detection, go away. Okay, so we can't send him that way because he's like, oh, the door's too big. But I can leave here. Because I can come over here and grab this yellow ladder. Or I can see this yellow ladder at least. Which one presumes connects there. No, he just... Where did I see that other ladder? I've seen a red ladder covered in grass. It was... Oh, was it back here? No, it's up. I've not even been up here yet. Okay. This is a new zone that we own. It's got red fruit in it. Oh, that's the purple fruit. Okay. Well, that's where we're trying to get to. That's where we want to be. Can I get you to think about this again? No. It's definitely to do with these three. Okay. Almost do with that being upside down at this point. Because that doesn't connect. So we've sent him up, but that won't connect to him. No, I get it, I get it. I figured it out. I'm a genius, except I'm not. It's taken me like 25 hours. We bring him back down onto this ladder. And now we bring him back into the big world. Oh god, it hurts. Alright. Now we're human-sized again? Right? Okay. Hang on, I've got to hydrate here. Getting a bit overexcited. So now he's gone in. And he's gone up to get his purple fruit. Which was the last one? Yeah, that's the last of the fruits. And now he has to think about something. Oh no, I keep going back out here. Oh, like so. Alright, I guess it's my turn again. Okay, a little bit to disassemble here. So, this all started when we saw this creature, we read some books, we came up with a ritual involving these fruit, and then every person we've seen since has been in some sort of distress, like a destroyed world, or bad dreams about a kid falling, or broken legs. Maybe we meddled with something we weren't supposed to? Yeah. So now I'm remembering falling from the tower. Now we're in the war-torn city. And it being rebuilt. Now we're an old man thinking about that thing, what we did. Now we're disassembling all the way back to the start? Pages covered in blood and... Oh, maybe this ritual wasn't quite as nice as we thought it was. Going back and reclaiming the colors through everything? Alright. I did do that to him, it's true. So this is the boy during the war-torn part, or the destroyed section. Oh, getting closer to the a little bit of paint left. There, that zoop, zoop. So that's the green recovered. Alright, so which one's this one? Of the black hole in the sky, but we're after the star. It's always been about that starlight. Okay, not there yet. There goes that moth towards the light again. We did that before. I feel like this isn't the good story. Can we take a guess on what's happening here? We can talk about stuff, yeah. I mean, something odd's happening, that's for certain. I get the feeling it's a metaphor for something. Well, there's the yellow. So yeah, every time we've, like, it wasn't just picking up fruit, we've been doing these rather twisted acts, not just like, oh, I did the thing. It's like, no, I did a weird blood ritual and broke my legs. Okay, so this is this. We're after the blue, but we need to spin the wheel. We need that blue. Except it's in the desert. They all seem like me, yeah, like different varieties of me. So there's the blue we achieved by wandering and doing all the rituals, the strange bell ringing and water washing. And this is us as an old man trying to piece it all together again, but there's great big burnt holes in our research. Trying to figure something out. God, it's mad. Okay, so we want... Where was it? We saw something. It's not the squid. It's not that. It's down here on the tapestry. Remember we saw that cushion cover with the first solution on it? We're after the purple now. There we go. I have no mouse control at the moment. Alright then. Alright, Jason Roberts, you made a fantastic game. It's brilliant. The music guys, you got to do it as well, also great. Wow. That was interesting. How very strange. Okay. Right. Should we have a dissection session? Anybody got any ideas? I had this thought at the start that, you know, it was going to be like an allegory for a child's understanding of war or something like that. You see all these like this big brightly colored thing, like the machine of like new soldiers and stuff like that entering your town, and then the subsequent like disassembling of that town and trying to understand it and things. But now I'm not so sure. There it is again, Gorogoa. Right. Yeah. That's it. How very curious. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk for a bit. Put some music on, we can have a chat. I have a little Wikipedia excerpt that explains the title. Yeah, what does Gorogoa mean? Is it a word? Let's have a look. Gorogoa. No replay secrets? I mean, it didn't seem to tell me. It didn't seem to tell me if it was anything. Roberts adopted the title Gorogoa from a name he invented for an imaginary creature in his youth. Chose it for the game because it was not part of any existing language, wanting the game to be accessible to anyone regardless of language. Cool, so it actually means nothing. But that's good. Could just be an allegory for taking drugs. Yeah, like, I don't know. Seems very low-hanging fruit. Oh, it's got a multicolored dragon in spirals. This is definitely about drugs. Nah. I don't buy that one. Dying and reflecting on his life and the journey throughout the train? I guess so. Yeah, the dragons watch everything that you do. I think maybe it's just like, yeah, maybe it's just like going through the life and thinking back on all the mistakes that you made and all the things you did. I wish I could. That's the small problem with games like this. I love them. I absolutely love them. All the crazy weird mind trips and the strange puzzles and stuff like that. But I always want to know what they mean. I always want to know what they mean. It's like that time we played, what was it? Old City Leviathan or something like that, and we were like, oh, what does it mean? We've gotta get to the bottom of this super mystery. And then the developer was like, yeah, I literally had, like, it's just a bunch of non sequiturs, really, a bunch of nonsense. There's no reason to it. That really aggravated me. That made me very angry at the time. He won 3 awards for this prior to its release. Wow. Imagine winning 3 rewards for something they haven't finished yet. I'm missing 3 achievements according to the thing. They're hidden. Ah, they appear to be for completing the puzzles on your first try. Yeah, I got an achievement for completing the rock drop on the first try. So I imagine the others are for the train puzzle or the ladder thing. Cool. It's an allegory for a neat look. You guys are no fun. You're not playing along. Yeah, that was Gorogoa. It was what was that? Hour and a half? It was an hour and a half of really quite gorgeous looking game. Quite a nice little puzzle. I super enjoyed that. I've got nothing else to play today is the thing. That's what I'm thinking now, is I've finished that and I've got nothing else to do. Yeah. Well then, I don't know what we do from here. It might just be a nice little stream. Most reviewers finish it between 2 or 3 hours. Too many smarts for some good. I feel like I just lucked into a lot of it, though. I feel like we lucked into a lot of what was going on there. Like I was just sort of moving stuff around and accidentally made the puzzle completion. Yeah, maybe we'll just have a nice short stream for today, folks. Because like I said, I don't want to do something that I'm not interested in. Like I could.